Hi guys, so for this assignment we were pretty much asked to reflect on the habits of the mind that we had significant issues with at the beginning of the course, and basically reflect on the strategies that we've used throughout the course to go ahead and assist us with these habits of the mind. If we think about it, and this is a concept that I did not think about at the beginning of the course, a habit is actually defined as an acquired behavior pattern regularly followed until it is almost involuntary. So it's things that we do without even knowing that we're doing them almost. For example, I'm a nail biter. I have the tendency of just putting my nail in my mouth and I just start biting at it without realizing I'm doing it. Another thing that I do often without noticing that I do it is I twirl my hair, or I start messing with my hair when I'm anxious or nervous. And these are habits of mine that I've picked up throughout the years. And there you go, I just did it again. I'm messing around with my hair. So everybody has a habit. Everybody has habits that we do. So these habits of the mind, a lot of the times I feel that we actually are completing them and we are doing them. We just honestly do not know that we're using these habits. For example, my 3 habits of the mind that I know I had issues with was thinking about your thinking, creating, imagining, and innovating, and taking responsible risks. For my thinking about thinking, I realized that we do that all the time. We're always thinking about what we're doing, and when, let's say for example, argued with somebody, and then you go back and you think, well, I should have said this and this and this because that would have led to this and this instead of saying this. So you're thinking about your thinking process. You're thinking, well, if I could have said this instead of this, I would have either come out better from that situation or whatever the case may be. So we're always using our thinking. We just don't realize that we're thinking about it. So a way that I kind of a strategy that I use to go ahead and identify the fact that I'm thinking about my thinking is, while I was doing assignments for the course or just in general in my daily life, I would take a second, pause, and think about it. How is this going to affect? How is this going to help? Why is my thinking process like this about a particular issue? Could it be based on something that I've thought of previously, something I was educated on previously, or a life experience that I've had? And that little pause just to think back about it made me realize, wow, I do this all the time. I just never realized I was actually doing it. And then a strategy that I use for creating, imagining, and innovating. I struggle with this because I felt that I wasn't imaginative enough or creative enough, artistic. And that's why I thought I struggled with it. But I realized through this course, as we were required to do several assignments during this course, that required you to use your imagination and innovate. It required you to step into other people's shoes and think what they would think based on the information you have of them. I realized that it's not that I'm not creative and not that I'm not innovative. It's just I wouldn't go through with my plans. For example, I used to work in a preschool and I used to think, wow, what can we do? What can we do? And I would always pause and think like, wow, okay, I'm not sure what to do. For example, they had a project once. We had to do something with spoons, and I could not think for the life of me of what to do with these spoons. But then one of the other teachers they created a full farm using only plastic spoons. And I thought, wow, why can't I think about that? And then I realized it's not that I can't think about it. It's just I think about it and then I say, well, maybe it's too hard. Maybe I can't do it. So it's me, myself, and I kind of beating myself down about my ideas and my imagination and my creativity. And then I never follow through with the project. So one thing that I actually was able to do during this course, my little cousin wanted to play a board game, but we didn't have any board games at the house. So what I decided to go ahead and do is I created a small little board game for him. Nothing crazy, but a basic little paper board game, and he had fun with it. So that showed me, wow, I am creative. I just have to actually follow through with my plan. So a strategy that I came up with was just go for it. Don't think about it too much. Just do it, and you'll be surprised with the outcome of it. And then taking responsible risk. I honestly do not know, still to this point now, what risks or responsible risks I've taken during this course, if any. I'm a person that's very precise. I like knowing what's going to happen and thinking about what's going to happen. I like being 2 steps ahead. And I don't know if I've used this often enough. I guess the responsible risk that I took was, I can't think of any right now, but I hope I could continue to work on that one and do things more adventurous, more risk taking, because I feel that will definitely open up my horizons and I will be able to experience a lot more. But that's it. I know that I still need to work a lot on myself and the use of the habits of the mind, especially taking responsible risks, because as I said, I don't think I did anything specific to enhance this habit of the mind specifically, but that's something that I feel will come eventually. As this course was only about 2 weeks, I don't think I had enough time to actually develop it, but I will continue to work on it and continue to work on myself, and hopefully me acknowledging these habits of the mind will one day make me a better educator, as I will be able to pass this on to my students one day, and they'll be able to go ahead and grow from there. And I want to wish you guys all a wonderful course. Thank you so much. Bye.